YouTube, it's Drunken Jack again. I just finished up shooting the video for Bulldozer. And now I'm going to do Unearth or Scrapper. TW-C02 Unearth. Tour World's take on a Masterpiece style Devastator and Constructicons. Again, the box we've seen, nice artwork. Everything's same in the front. Pac-Man's still telling you not to eat not to let Pac-Man eat your stuff. Whatever. I'm already feeling the effects of those. So, all right, let's look at the box. Let's look inside and see what we got. He's gonna have a lot of the similar stuff that Bulldozer had. Again, he's got the instruction sheet here with the nice artwork on the front. One of those little holographic cards that's going to have him in robot mode, and then when you move it, actually has tech specs, and then his sticker there. So that's what comes with that. Again, this nice stuff here. You're going to get, since they're both the arm limbs, you're going to get the exact same thing you got with him. You're going to get a hand, a forearm, a drill bit, his gun, more screw covers, and extra treads. And again, we already talked about why you're going to get extra treads, because the tread quality is a little bit lackluster, to say the least. And then you're getting Unearth himself, or Scrapper, because he likes to pick up scraps. Better than just eating scraps like a dog does. So, let's just put this together again, since we're going to stick him into arm mode. Again, same thing, take the hand, plug it in, and there you go. The gun, again, a different gun, but the same kind of red painting. Again, like I mentioned in my other two videos, we could have probably went with a few more little paint accents, but you know what? I'm not going to harp on that. I think if I wanted to, I can just do it myself. So, again, just a nice gun. I like these guns they're doing. And I really like these little drills, or whatever you want to call these deals here. I think these are real cool. I'm glad they gave us two of them. That's cool. The hand itself. It's going to be the same way, the same kind. It is the other one. Oh, it's right on front camera. Hello. But you can see that this doesn't move. Like, none of this one will move. On this one it does. And it's just because of the way it's going to move in and peg into Scrapper here, which is different than the way Bone Crunchers did. So, take a look at that in a second. Here's Scrapper. Really nice. Again, movable treads, and they do move somewhat. Again, now if we put it on this deal, it's probably going to move better just because this has more of a grip to it. So you can see that moves really well. So maybe if I ever want to play with these, I just can put a lot of this crap in one of my rooms and sit there and play like a little kid on these things. That'd be cool. So, there it goes. Alright, articulation on this mode here. This hook goes down at this joint there, up and down, and you can see those little like piston-like deals going in and out. Again, all plastic, no die cast on any of the figures. It does it here as well. You see that piston going in and out there. And then up here on the top, the actual bucket itself will go in and out. So you got 3 points of articulation here. You got 1, 2, 3. When you pull it out of the box, it does not rotate at first. What you have to do is you have to come unplug these two tabs in the back. Unplug that one. Unplug that one. And then now you can get this to rotate, which is really cool. I like that. So you pick up trash here. And then he's good. So, anyways, there he goes. The little cap piece here doesn't do anything, doesn't move at all. I mean, it unpegs, but that's just for transformation. So, speaking of transformation, let's get started. Again, you're going to want to unplug these that are plugged into the back, because that's going to be part of the transformation there. And just pull this open just like so. And he transforms almost similar to the way that, I keep forgetting what they call him, Bulldozer did, just because he's a bulldozer. Almost the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these down here, and you're going to, turn this upside down, you're going to pry these two apart, like so, if I can. It's a little bit of a job because they kind of get stuck. Okay, pry those two apart like so. rotate them out. This one's going to come sit there. This one's going to come sit here. And the little tab doesn't tab anywhere into here because it's on the tread. It's just going to sit like that. And then what we did with the other one, you can take these two pieces just like we did on the other one. Take them, flip them up, and tab them together. So that way the treads kind of stay in place when you are messing with his, bending his leg and stuff. So let's do that real quick. Let's get this one done. And let's do this one here. And it's actually the only thing that actually comes out are the top two pieces. If you try and pull this piece, the bottom part right here, it'll snap it in piece. So don't do that. All right. So we got that secured. Let's do this other foot. Again, just take it out. You're gonna pull it apart and just basically just kind of rotate it. Now, this bottom piece here that you're gonna bring it up, flip it up, so that way it covers up that hole that's sitting right there. You can take it, flip it up, and just snap it into there, and then it's good. All right, same thing at the bottom here. Like I said the first time, actually right here, you want to flip this piece up first. That's gonna be sitting down. Flip that up to where that's kind of sticking up right there. And then you want to take these, and then again at the same time, you want to sit there and you want to do them. You can do a little bit, one end, the first one, do it, and then get the other one. But essentially, right when you get to the end piece, you want to make sure they're kind of going in together so that way they mesh together and they plug in together. So you can see right now it's off because this one's higher than this one here. So let me get this one up to its piece. And when you're grabbing it, I don't suggest grabbing onto the treads and using that as leverage because then you're going to mess with these treads. So what I do is I like to grab them underneath the treads or actually just pushing on the sides here. And that way I can get them pushed together there. So you see, like I said, right there, it's not going to work because it's not going to line up on the deal there. So I got to open this back up a little bit and then reconfigure it some. And there we go. Now they're in. So you got it. All right, next thing you want to do is you want to take this piece, and you'll see these two little purple tabs right there, one here, one at the bottom. Those are just going to snap into those two pieces, one there and one there. So you just take this whole deal and just pull it up and just snap it into place. And now you got them like so. Okay? All right, next thing we're going to do, let's just go ahead and just start messing with the arms. We're going to pull them apart up here. And you can just pull these whole puppies out to the side like this. Okay? And what you're going to want to do is, because what they do is when they come out, they're sitting up here and plugged in. You're going to pull them out here. And what you're going to do is swing them down and around and plug them into the bottom there. So before we do that though, let's just go ahead and move all this stuff out of the way. You're going to untab this piece here, move it over to the back, close this piece down like so. And then you can just get this guy, actually let's do this. You're going to move this around, this piece here, move that around like that. And just kind of leave it up for right now because what's going to happen is this piece slot is going to tab into these two slots right back here. So see that there for right now. Pull it down. Push it in. No. Come on, dummy. Here. No, I was wrong. I was way wrong. That's going to stay up just the way it was, just like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, see? I was wrong, see? I'm always wrong, see? Open this up, go down. This piece, pick up the little bucket. You're going to spin it around there for right now, just kind of get out of the way. Pull this arm down because you got to take this one off here. And that's going to allow you to bring this arm down here at the shoulder joint. And then now you're going to take this piece here and then tab it into there. So that way that takes care of his back. I feel like I did something wrong. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm sucking at this one right now. I know I did something wrong here because I know that you're supposed to swing that arm the other way. So let me do this again. Because at that, you can't get that stupid arm logged in. Alright, give me a second. Open this thing up. Pretty sure it's supposed to go that way. Let's see. What the heck am I doing wrong here? Think. That goes down like this, because that snaps into that piece there. No, you know what? I had it right. Okay, I had it right. I didn't mess up. See? Okay, here's what I'm going wrong. Alright, up here, you got this little deal, you're going to flip that up. And then down on the bottom, you're going to flip that one out. So you got these two guys open up like that. So you got one at the top, one at the bottom there. That's going to let you swing the arm out, like so. And then you're going to just collapse that arm down to the side like that. And that's going to plug back into there. And this one just kind of sits off onto the side here. Kind of just snaps down like that inside there. So, again, let's look at it. You're going to take this. You're going to open up this one here. Open up that one there at the bottom. And it's good if you have fingernails. I was going to cut mine, but I was like, no, because I'm going to be doing this darn review. And then just kind of accordion the arm out. Slide this deal down. And then again, this piece there, you're just going to take that and just kind of fold that onto the arm. It doesn't snap in anywhere, it just sits there. And this one you're going to close up into there, like that. And then for his little piece back here, you can just take that up, fold it up. You can sit it up like that if you want to. You can sit it down like that if you want to. However you want to do it. I'd leave it like that. I think that's the way the instructions show it to do anyways. And then the hands, again, like always, just flip this up. And flip out the hands. Now the one thing, and I don't know why, because this is their second one, there's no little tab to tab into there. They give it a little slot, they even give it a little peg hole, but there's nowhere into to tab it in, it just kind of sits there. Which is kind of weird, since all the other ones have it. So, I don't know what their thought process was on that, but kind of makes it hard because like the handle will freely move in there, and it brings that up if you mess with the hand. So, I thought that would have been better if they'd have put a plug in there, but, I mean, whatever. Alright, head. Now I find it easy because you gotta, essentially this whole piece here is gonna flip over to get to the back right here. And so I find it easy if I leave the head up because trying to get the head out afterwards is a pain in the neck. So I pull the head out and I leave that head up just like that. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this piece and you're going to untab these two bits right here. One and two. Just kind of flip them around to sit on the inside there. Then you can take this piece, and essentially you're going to have this whole thing rotated. So, you need to pick this up. Actually, first, let's do this. Let's take these off on the sides. There's plugged into the side of the black piece here. Just pull that up and sit that out. That's going to get this piece to come free like that. Okay. So now, if you were to do that, just like that, it wouldn't sit back there well enough because that's going to get in the way. So you got to bend this stuff out of the way. So just take this, and you want to do this first piece, which is a pain in the ass. When I say that, it really wasn't all that bad. Good for me. Or is it folded up? Yeah, maybe it's folded up. Bear with me. I mean, you have no choice. Well, you do have a choice. You can just fast forward it if you wanted to. I don't remember how this sucker goes exactly. Pretty sure it goes just like that, and this one goes up. I know I'm going to hear it. Make sure you mess with your toys before you start transforming them and come on camera. Yeah, I understand all that, but you know what? Just I didn't want to this time. I mean, I thought I had to get it right, but I guess I didn't. So. Come on, stupid. And they're not toys, they're collectibles. So just so you know. Alright, I don't have that piece exact 100%. And I'm not going to really fiddle with it. It's just getting this piece out of the way, just that way. It's going to be back kibble anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He's got a whole lot of back kibble anyways. So that piece does go in there though, into the back, that way. And it's going to sit out. It's going to sit similar to this back here. I know I didn't do it 100% right. And go ahead and leave me negative comments if you want to. But I just want to sit here and fuss with it. You're getting tired of seeing me anyways on this camera. So, but for the most part, he is done. And, okay, gripes with this figure. The only thing is, for me, again, is going to be, and I put these on wrong. These actually go in the back. So, right about that too. These go on the back, not on the front. But gripes for me on the figure are the treads, again, just having a little bit of poor plastic quality. I feel like the quality of the plastic for the treads is lackluster. I think they could have done a little bit better job at providing better treads. If they were going to make them, since they went for the thing of making them movable, they should have put some better plastic quality, or maybe even some rubber treads would have been nice. I think that would have been good as well. But since they didn't do that, we're stuck with these treads. But at the very least, they did give us extra tread pieces in case they do break off. So, he's going to have this back kibble right here, and there's no way around it. I mean, could they have done something different? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if maybe they would have caused this to bend here if they could have done something, or maybe made it to where these two slid in together. I don't know, but he's going to have this back kibble. You can get it to about that much, and then he starts looking like Cell from Dragon Ball Z with his tail sticking out this far. So, but that's about the best you're going to get. I mean, you can pull it down, you know, and get it. But then again, for me, I'm going to leave this in combined mode, so I'm not going to even worry about that. Even if I did have him in robot mode, they'd be on my shelf facing me like this. I wouldn't see all that nasty stuff in the back. So, articulation, same articulation. The head is I mean, it slides up and down. That's how you get it out. So you slide it all the way up to lock it into place. But the head does turn side to side. It's got up and down, and it doesn't go down all that much, but it does go up pretty good, decent amount. Shoulders again, they're going to spin all the way around. The arms are. You got upper bicep swivel right there. Got the full bend at the elbow, can bend all the way up, and so can he. You can just bring it kind of up if you wanted to make his arm shorter, because he does kind of have gorilla arms. They are a little bit long. Same articulation on the hands. The hand has a swivel, but mine is real tight, so I really can't do it all that well. Articulated fingers, again, they're all individually articulated, just not the joints themselves. Again, the thing that irritates me is this, you know, this here, because sometimes this thing pops up, and his hand, it looks like he broke his wrist, because they didn't peg it into place there. There's no way to peg that into place. So, waist, he does have a waist swivel. You got to kind of get the crane out of the way there. But the waist will turn. Go that way. The waist does turn. Again, hindered by this. Now, if you get this up out of the way, all the way, you can get him to turn it all the way around. So it just depends on how you want to do it. Or you can use that as a third kickstand for him. If you want to have him like that, you can have him just hold him like that. That way it's kind of a kickstand. You know, whatever you want to do with that. Legs, again, you're not going to get all the way out this much just because of where the treads are. Okay, but you will get them up and down like this, up and down like this, and then you got the leg bends, again 90 degrees. Toes, they do actually have a pivot, side to side, rocking motion on both of them, so heel and front are that way. Size comparison wise, let's bring back, where did I put him? Oh, Duff, he said right here. There's his mate. So again, same size. They look good together. Bringing the other guys that we had there. We have Ironhide next to him. Old tire ass. I go tired of his ass. And Prime. MP10 scaled. So it looks good. I mean, they look really good together. I really like the way they look together. I think that's going to be an awesome set when it's finally complete. The one thing I haven't done yet, and we're going to pause and get back to it, I forgot to put him into his arm modes. Alright, and we're back. So we got him back into his excuse me, in his vehicle mode. And we're going to go ahead and show how the arm here gets attached. So it's a different attachments than it was on Bulldozer there. So what you want to do first is on the bottom of him, you're going to see this little piece right here. That's going to go into this spot here. So you want to do that first. You want to get that and just kind of hook that over the top right there. Because essentially what's going to happen, that's going to go into there. These two right here, these two tabs are going to go into these two slots here. And then these two up here are going to plug into there. That way it's nice and tight.
That's what she said, babe.
That's what she said, babe? That was Fiona being a little something over there. So, you take this up, and you want to just get it and then hook it on. And when you do that, it's a little bit of a job to get it, kind of, because you got to, at the same time as you're doing that, you kind of have to get those slotted into there. So, just get it onto there, hook it in, and then hook it into that, just right there. And then kind of just like slide it up, if you will. Meanwhile, you got to hold on to this. It's a little bit of a job to do it. Just because of how little tolerance there is, which is a good thing because you don't want the forearm flopping around. So you get it, kind of slide it over top. You got one side, get the other side to get plugged in. See there, yeah, and just kind of push it in, and then it slots in. And then on the top, so once you got it slotted in, the top's just going to fold down. It's all going to plug in. And now you got a nice solid 6-peg joint into that deal. So there's one arm, and there is the other arm here. So again, bring it back in Metroplex. Let's take a look at the arms again. You're going to see just again how massive this bot's going to be. Let's put these up even up to there just to kind of get it in line with Metroplex. So you can see it's going to be a big bot when it's all said and done, which again I like. I like big bots and I cannot lie. So there it is. The one thing I forgot to show, pull Metroplex out of the way, is these two guys together. Again, you can see the size difference of these two here. Vehicle form as well. And we can just leave these on here. That's fine. Well, let's take this off. Forget how this thing comes off on this deal. I think it smells like that. Yeah, probably something like that. Whatever, I haven't transformed this guy in forever. But he's simplistic enough. It goes over something like that. Whatever, I don't remember. I'm gonna go with something like that. So, anyways. That's gonna irritate the heck out of me that I can't figure this stupid thing out. Head goes into there, there it goes. That comes into there, that closes up into there. I knew I'd get it. At least I thought I'd get it. Whatever, I don't remember. Anyways, right here, look at this idiot. We're here, look at this guy. So again, you can see the crane. It's got one more point of articulation because it didn't have anything here. This one's got one more point. But you can see again just how big this is compared to this guy. Again, lengthwise, they're almost the same. He beats him out by probably maybe a ½ inch as far as length goes. If we look at just the treads, and just focus on just the treads themselves, you can see the difference. But overall, size-wise, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's going to be huge. So, final thoughts on these figures thus far that I have in possession. And I don't have the other two. I let my buddy use them. He's going to review them as well for his YouTube channel. But my thoughts on them, I like them. I think I like 5 and 6 better than I do 1 and 2. simply because I think they're better. And maybe it's not so much the fault of Toy World that it is these bots. These bots themselves, just because of the treads and the legs, have always been finicky. Even on the G1 toy, even on I have who made Hercules. I have the Hercules figure, and it's just these because again, just the treads themselves are the way they are. So I don't know if I can fault them too much, just because it's the figure itself and the character, I should say. But you know, if we look here, if you can kind of zoom in there, Fiona, you can see where this tread started to come off already, right there, like that. So I'm gonna probably have to change that piece out. Just kind of slides out. But you know what? Hey, I mean, it is what it is. And like I said, mine are gonna stay into robot mode, or I'm sorry, into combined mode. So I'm not gonna be sitting there fiddling with them. But 5 and 6 are really good. If you haven't checked out those reviews, please check them out. And let me know what you think. You know, let me know what you think of these figures. And if there's anything I need to do differently for my reviewing, please let me know. I'm not going to get offended. It takes a lot to offend me. So if you have something to say, just be honest about it. And I want to get better at this. And I want to make sure that you guys enjoy what I do. And that's it. So thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. So, I know, cheesy. If you don't like the video, you know what that means. So, anyways, just messing around there. Thank you again for watching, and please subscribe, and check us out for more views. Thanks.